Welcome to Ganja Talk, everybody. This beautiful, gloomy Saturday. This is episode 43. Keep it moving. Maybe we can get above 45. It's only taken us 2 months to get here from 40. Like, that's so bad.
We should be on what, 51, 52?
I mean, yeah, we should be at a lot higher number, but it's funny because it took us forever to figure out the microphone. We've come a long way on that, too. You remember the first one? I crawled around for like 45 minutes trying to figure out why I had no sound. And it's because it was still plugged in, so I couldn't hear it.
Our first 5 episodes, we didn't even know we didn't have sound for
Yeah.
the most part.
Again, Gary, we love you to death because you're one of the ones that were like, psst, hey. I'm still watching, but I can't really hear you. I feel so bad. That's why I love him, though. Like, Gary stuck around even through us not being able to do anything. We were just here for you to look at and wonder what.
The first time we make t-shirts or something, we're going to have to send something to Gary.
Oh, my goodness. Gary deserves his own shirt for sure. He's awesome. Super awesome.
Which we've been saying we were going to do that for 6 months.
I know. We need to come up with something. We're going to. I'm telling you. I got ideas. I've got so many ideas. Trying to make them. What is the word? Come into fruition? Fruition.
I think that's a word.
I think that's.
You'd win Boggle or whatever with that. That's
Scrabble.
A word, right? Scrabble. There you go. One of those things.
I just took a drink of this and thought about something. I was in a party store recently, and they had. This isn't one. I'm not going to show you what it is because I don't think I can do that. But I'm drinking my sun drink. I'll leave it there. And they had these at the store, but they were adult. They were alcoholic pouches.
Wow.
I was like, oh, no bottles? You could take them all in the river? Shut up. You know how quick these would be gone, though? This is 2 shots. You need 1,000 of these things.
I don't know. You could probably get going pretty quickly yourself.
Well, I mean, the ones that I saw were probably double in size of this. So, it just made me laugh. Because now that I think about it, it's like wine in a box. It's liquor in a pouch.
We're going to have to introduce a liquor because the only thing we've showed them was pickle liquor.
Oh, yeah. We need to find something festive. And not gross. I've tried
for hard cider. It's that season.
Ooh, we need to go back to the cider mill and videotape it this time. So, name of it. Almar, yes. If you have not gone to Almar Orchard, you need to. We went in there because Damien used to work there. So, he's in there talking to his buddy, and they have a sample counter. And we went over there and had samples. I am glad I was not driving. I will say this because these ciders were so good and they went down so perfect that I was a little
their
messed
cups
up.
are really small, but there's a lot of flavors to try. They kept pulling out different ones too that I've never even seen before.
There was 10 nozzles. He's little shots here, and I'm like, ooh, but I like that one a lot, so we'll do another one of that one. And then, I'm telling you, I got to the car and was like, whoo. There was no need to smoke that day. I promise you. It was a good thing he was driving because I was pretty lit. So, if you haven't gone there yet, you need to. Almar Orchard, which is in Flushing, Michigan. Gotta try the different kinds because they were great.
I know their donuts are good. That was what I used to do.
I mean, they have a lot there. It's a whole store of stuff that they've made, and it was one of them places, one of the cider mills that you go to and orchards you go to that you definitely would go back to. There was so much there. And the smells were all in the building together, so it made everything really cool. Why have we not gone to an orchard yet?
I do not know, but we can go there anytime. They're open. They actually got apples now.
Are they open today?
Yes, they are. I think until 5.
It's already 4. Shit. All right. So it's already 4. They close at 5. That's not time. So maybe next week we'll plan it to where we'll do our Saturday show. We'll go to the orchard first.
Yeah, they. I think sometime in the season we'll have to look. They open at they're closed at 6, so they got an extra hour, and they're open Sundays too.
Tomorrow's Sunday. Oh,
It is that time of year though.
it really is. It is time to start hitting some cool ones. And that one I think we should start with anyway, just for the simple fact of like, it was a great time last time. And I think at the time I was like, I was not in a good headspace. And I was like, screw this. Suck at this podcast stuff. I'm not doing it no more. I think I was like super
we went
bummed.
traveling to weird stores. I took you to that candy store, Merrill's.
Yeah, because you were like, he tells me, he says, this is not, you don't want to be in this headspace. He said, come on, we're going to go and see some stuff. And he knows that if you tell me we're going to see stuff, I'll be like, yeah, you know, and I think at that time I was like, oh, I don't know, meh. You know, I was kind of being shitty about it. So he's like, no, dude, come on. And I think, wasn't Elmar the last thing we did?
Yeah.
And at that point, I was in a great mood because we had went and seen so much stuff already. And I was like, dude, I can handle this. I'm back on track. I'm like, I can do this. We got this. Like, and I was fine after that day. So, yeah, I want to go back and do some more stuff like that. We need to get out and about and do stuff anyway. Like, we were in the park that day, and that was fucking hilarious. Try to get ourselves killed.
All right. Don't do that as much as we used to.
I know. All of a sudden, we're like, maybe we should chill out. We don't want to die. Like, no, we went to some cool places, and it's about that time of year that we were doing that shit. Because during the summer, last summer, it was freaking ridiculous. I didn't want to do anything.
Well, it's weird. It's like you're broke all summer, and then the fall. I don't know if this fall's going to be that way, the way prices are. But
yeah. Dude, we've been talking about this whole thing with, like, commune life. Because I swear to God, the most you can work, and it's still a struggle, even with 2 incomes in the house, trying to, like, pay all your bills and make sure you still got money to survive. It's been crazy. So there's been quite a few of us that have actually talked about all getting one big thing where we each got our own space and just all live together, I swear. Because when you look at how expensive stuff is, and then you take, say you have like 3 couples and you guys split a house, you're not going to be putting out all that money. You know what I mean? And especially like if your kids are grown and you got to do all that, still it's like almost, I dare say, revert back to being younger where you all live together. But it seems like nowadays that's going to be like the thing, because it's happening more and more. Like, I have quite a few friends that live with other couples, and they all just split one big house. It's kind of cool. It makes you think. It was funny in the 70s. They're like, communes are bad.
Now they're like,
now we're like, we'll do it in houses. We'll all get one big giant one. I don't know. It's food for thought. I mean, if you did it right and you like had a garden and grew your own stuff, and
my buddy's got an idea like that. That my buddy Joe, who I was telling you about, he wants to have a commune like that.
Yeah.
He wants to go on to Texas and have like a trailer park type setup.
I mean, you could. They've got those little houses on wheels that are just like half trailers. That's all they are. It's like a short half trailer for 2 people. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, why would you need a bunch of space if you've got, it's less to heat it. It's less to do everything. It really is. It makes you think. It really does. Like, I've watched my parents, my grandparents, like my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, everybody struggle to like have what they have. And I just feel like if more people would work together and get along with each other, dude, so many people could do what people are doing. And here's the funny thing. It's the younger generation that's bringing it back. You know what I mean? It's the younger group, like our kids, that are like, why in the hell can't people just get along with each other, and they're all living together and getting along and actually making it work? So it makes you like look at yourself like, what is wrong that our generation couldn't do that?
I don't think that our generation's really seen it yet or had to.
No, I mean they know about it because like we've all heard about the 70s and how, and even in the 80s, how everybody was like collectively working together, and then it just drugs. I don't know what did it, dude. I don't know, but it just poof, and then now like our generation has had kids that are falling into the whole togetherness and like being there for people and backing each other up, and it makes me wonder why it skipped generations like that. I always got made fun of for being that person that like a flower child and hippie and all that stuff because I wanted things to be like that. But apparently there was enough of us that had kids that raised them to want to be that way. So, I mean, it's nice to see. It's just, it's like, damn, what the hell was our problem?
We grew up in like the loner gypsy style.
A lot of our generation was. A lot of them are still like that. Like, I have friends that are in their 50s and shit that don't have houses. They just kind of, they travel around, like, work where they stay, and then they move on. It's, I mean, I don't know. I can't say it would be a bad existence because you'd be able to do more and see more and experience more and worry less.
I don't know if you'd worry less because one thing I do like is my stable job.
No, I mean, a job, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like if you had the ability to be able to go on the road and like work and do your job that way and it keep you going. Like if I had that, I would do it. I would. I would travel around, try to help people, you know, try to like make something of the traveling itself so it's not just you're a dumbass for traveling around and never having anything.
You're talking about like wandering the earth like Cain or whatever those old shows were.
Nomads. Let's go be nomads. No, I don't. I couldn't. I honestly, I gotta have a shower and a bathroom. I don't like porta potties and shit. I sure as hell ain't going to the bathroom outside.
I met a lot of strange hippies at music festivals that challenge those beliefs.
Oh man, we went to one. Not gonna say what one. But we went to one and there was like literally a whole family and they did it in a cool way. It was like the husband, the wife, and their kids. Do you remember them? And they all had like potato sack clothing, but they like made the shit look cool. I was like they, I don't know, it was like minimalist as hell in it, but it was cool. Like the kids were very, I don't know how to say it. Free-spirited, loving, like caring, like even the kids were being helpful with the parents, you know what I mean? And at an age that you wouldn't expect kids to be helpful. I don't know. We've seen a lot of really crazy shit with festival stuff. I know that. So, what are we smoking today?
Well,
My favorite people in the world.
Yep, I found some stuff from Canopy out there.
Big shout out to Scotty.
And you were talking about that Satan's apple.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one I got at the 7 Leaf Award. It was in the gift box.
And if you haven't seen Canopy products, they usually come in a lovely container like this.
I like how they pop open.
Which this one actually lost the top to.
Whichever one smokes first gets the lid to the other. It's super, super good, too.
And then this one was caramel cream.
Also very good. That one's super, super smooth. The caramel cream one. Point it away from the microphone. It's super loud.
And this one will make you cough for 20 minutes.
Yes, it did.
She just did.
It did. This is why I look like this.
Yeah, she looks like she was crying.
My eyelids are taking a nap. So yesterday was fun. I was at G3C and there was a birthday party. And I got asked if I wanted to come hit their cake. Yes, I said it. Hit their cake. I was like, wait, what? So I didn't know if it was like some special way of asking me if I wanted a piece or what was happening. So I went over there. And I'm gonna post pictures and the video of it. It's really cool. Me and Sway actually went over there, and there's 3 joints at the top of the cake, and I'll even put the card information so you guys can check them out. But they have 3 joints on the top of it. They light them, and you hit out of the side of the cake, and it like hits all 3 joints at the same time. I don't know how they came up with a way to do this, but I'm telling you, it was so freaking cool. And you didn't even realize that was the other thing. I don't know what they did different, but you didn't even realize how big of a hit you were actually getting at all. Because they barely, like, moved, you know, when you hit it. But by the time you actually hit all 3, it was, I just blew and blew and blew. It just kept coming out, so I had to leave the camera because I was
want
like,
to check one because when you cut on the cake, you know, you probably see the tubes.
well, see, that's what I was wondering, and they didn't cut it while we were there because everybody was smoking it.
It's like, don't take the cake, man.
I think. Oh, here it is. The Mad Hatter Creations. They're actually really, really cool. Here's their info and their little email that I can't read and phone number. There you go. No, I mean, talented, super talented the way that they were doing it. I was like, I want one for my 45th birthday. That's my birthday cake. I don't know. I don't even care what's on it. I just want to be able to smoke through it.
I wonder if they could do like Detroit Lions or something like that.
See, why'd you say that? Because I'd be like, tigers, please. That should be, that's my colors. That's my 45th birthday colors. Look, I'm already planning it. I'm planning my own shit. I'm so lame. So.
Surprise!
Well, yeah, right? Good job. No, but do like orange and blue. That would be like the ultimate, I think, 45th birthday. Do like Detroit style. Smoke a cake. Maybe hit a casino.
Have the big D on there. I can see that.
Oh, you meant the tiger symbol.
Yeah. What the hell were you thinking of?
You just said we could have the big D on there. Boom, boom. All right, enough of that shit. All right. We also have, what was the name of this? I'm trying to remember.
Something absolutely weird.
No, when Mama Toker gave me this, I want to say it's Luke Skywalker, but it's not. It's,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, it was the one of the strains that they had of the weed that went along with the Star Wars names.
Something with Darth Vader.
No, Star something. Son of a bitch. Battlestar something. I don't fucking. Anyway, we all know Mama's stuff is good, so we've got 2 of those to smoke as well. And while we're doing so, I'm going to talk to you guys about freedomgrow.org. It was a place that we learned about when we were at Boonie Bash, which was really, really cool because it's a festival, you know what I mean? So there was like cannabis stuff everywhere. But when I walked up to this table and seen all the flyers, that's what got my attention because there wasn't a lot of that around, like flyer wise, because it's just their products, you know what I mean? So I started talking to the younger guys that were doing it because they're really not that old, and I actually thought it was really cool because they have things on there saying things like bringing light to a dark cell. So people that have been put in jail over cannabis laws and what they have been as they're changing, this amazing place actually works with, here, I'll even give you that, works with people who have been put in jail under those laws And it basically, I'll read it to you. What it says that they do, um, letters to the president, education, wish program, and re-entry help. So basically, if they can get you out of there, they have ways to make sure that you can go and get yourself back to where you're supposed to be. They also take donations, which are very important because that's what's actually helping these people keep in contact with lawyers and family members and things of that nature that they typically would not get any help with because of the charges that they have. So, big shout out to freedomgrow.org. You guys are amazing. I love what you guys are doing, and hopefully we can get you out there a little more so we can get some more donations and help to you guys, because I respect what you're doing. I really do. Because we all know that some of the laws that they put people in jail on are some bullshit, but judicial bullshit gets so much further than other bullshit, so it's just total bullshit, but, you know. So if you get the chance to check these guys out, they have a lot of stuff where you can actually see what they've done for families and the prisoners themselves in trying to right the things that they're going through, or at least make it a little easier for them. So, yes, donations are always appreciated. Really, really, really.
Okay, now that I've hit this, is this Han Solo cheeseburger?
No. No, and I'm so mad I cannot think of the name, because watch, we're going to go see her and she's going to tell you what it is, and you're going to be like, you're an idiot. Because I already feel like an idiot because I know exactly what it is.
It tastes familiar, too.
I know, right? I'm so fucking mad I can't remember what it is. Death Star!
Ah.
You know.
Even if her mic was broke before, they heard that.
I know, right? My tism showed up and was like, you got this! Fuck.
I think he heard you outside, too.
Dude, I'm telling you. I fucking want one of these cakes so bad. Detroit Tigers with big old fucking doobies sticking out of them.
You said they can go up to 6?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what the lady said.
6 doobies at once. Well,
It's like a hookah.
Imagine if you could, like, do that hosiery right, and you could do 45 for your 45th.
45 people. Dude, my cake would collapse. Just suck itself in.
Have to make it out of something that's not real cake, since it doesn't sound like people were interested in eating anyway.
Right? Dude, so what? Look, this is driving me nuts. Michigan and their fucking rental bullshit. Somebody please explain to me what the fuck is going on. And it is impossible, no matter what you do, to find a lawyer that deals with it. So, when you find, this just happened to us, and then it happened to a friend of ours, and it pisses me off, because I'm like, how can the landlords of these places get away with their house getting condemned? Your life is completely trashed because you literally have days, if not 72 hours like this person received, to exit the premises. Where do you take your whole life and your children? And how do you handle all the money and everything that you just lost, and now you've got to put more out to find some place for your family to go? Like, how does that keep happening? Like, I don't understand it. Like, if a house gets condemned, I feel like, from what I understood or what I was told, the landlord's supposed to move you. But then they tell you, well, take me to court.
Basically, yeah.
So you're just screwed. Like, we dealt with it for, 2 months? And the city luckily did not show up to kick us out, but they notified us they were cutting water off to the house, power to the house, everything. It would no longer be allowed to be lived in because the stuff that needed to be fixed was so extensive that they were condemning it, period. So then today we find out one of our very good friends, like, who is one of the biggest, sweetest people in the world, by the way. And he's been doing very well. So then you hear him going through the same thing. Well, his is condemned now, and he's got 72 hours to find a place for him and his children. Like, what is wrong with you people? And who in the hell do you go to have stand up for you in court because you now have nowhere to go? Like, what? No, there's nobody that does it. It took us 2 months to get one number to a lawyer. 2 months of annoying the shit out of people. That's really screwed up.
I think part of the reason too is it's just Genesee and Shiawassee County. They don't have a lot of defense anymore for people.
Well, no, because I think this person is like in Lake Orion or something. You know what I mean? Like, this is statewide. This has been happening to people where they condemn their houses and they're like, well, I got my money. They don't give a shit. So it's like, even with my own children, they have ran into shit where their landlord will not fix their heat, will not fix their air conditioning, will not fix the water pouring from the apartment above. Like, and then they're bitching at my kids like they did something wrong. Like, no. It's called maintenance. That's part of what they pay for in an apartment, and they're dealing with the same shit. Like, and now they're being told, oh, well, you know, if you pay rent, we're still kicking you out. Like, why? I don't understand. Like, I just don't. I wish that there were more ways that people had resources they could turn to where people don't go, I don't know what to tell you, have a good day. Sorry you're homeless, have a good day. Like, go to a shelter, have a good day. How do you go to a shelter with 3 kids? Huh? Exactly. How do you go to a shelter with 2 kids? Exactly. What the fuck? I don't get it. Like, there needs to be serious change. There needs to be so much change, it's ridiculous. But the state don't have it. I don't. Take some of the resources on stupid shit like being mad at a plant and put that somewhere else, like actually helping people, like families that just got put in the street because the landlord's a piece of crap and don't want to admit that their house needs to be fixed. So the city tells them and then the tenant's screwed. Michigan. Ugh. I don't understand it. It makes me mad. I'm sorry. It makes me mad.
Did I tell you that spot me and my ex-wife had? We were renting that house, and one day the fire department just walked right in. We're like, can we help you?
See?
And they're like, well, we're here to do the fire inspection for the building. And found out the landlord lost our house. And it wasn't even her property, and she was still renting it out. It had 3 apartments, and all 3 of them still had tenants.
See? You guys are greedy, selfish people. It's all about the money. Hell, the house that we had, they didn't have a furnace for the last 5 years. They were renting it out the whole time. It took me finding the damn tag from consumers saying this is hazardous to use. Greed. While they live in their fancy houses with hot water, with furnaces, windows don't leak, trees aren't growing out of roofs. But we're stupid and annoying for saying something about it. The rental system needs to change. And then on top of it, everybody's jacked their rent to like $1,000 or more, even for the tiniest places. And this is why people are living together, dude. Why on earth would you go and get a house where you can't barely survive or feed your kids or do anything once you're in it, when you can go and get a couple people together and go get a place? People are like, that's weird. Why do you want to live with other? Nobody wants to live with other people, but you can't live on your own. Greed. We pay for shit like water and air, bro. Really?
I know, I had more spending money when I lived in my car.
I'm telling you. And you didn't have all kinds of shit breaking down, leaking, falling apart, doors ain't locked. Like, dude, come on, man. This whole world is so greedy, it makes me sick. It really does. And I'm, like, trying to figure out how to like, be a part of my grandkids not being like that, because that's insane. Everybody just worries about the money on everything. Because I guarantee you, what was that movie? What was that movie about the landlord where they made him go live in his condemned ass shit?
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know.
There was a movie about, oh my god, dude, I can't remember the name of it. But that's what they need to do. The court system needs to be like, oh, it's okay for them to live in a house like that with no furnace. Well, that's what you're going to do this winter. You're going to figure it out, just like they had to start doing that shit to them, and I bet you they stop it.
Bad thing is they got money and they'd have a furnace the next day.
No, because even in that movie, they didn't allow them to fix anything. They had to live in it like them people had to.
Oh, gotcha.
Make them go live like that for a minute. I bet you they stopped doing that shit. But they don't care because they don't have to see it. They just get their money for the rent. They don't have to go see you not being able to feed your kids, not see you freezing to death, or not having hot water, or, you know what I mean? They gotta see us, they don't care. Out of sight, out of mind. More people need to actually have to go through that never have, and maybe you people would stop being so damn greedy. Alright, I'm done with that rant. So sick of greedy people, dude. It's gross.
Yeah, it's definitely been tight for everybody, and it seems like everybody's on the scam, no matter what you're doing anymore.
Well, dude, that's why when we've been in stores and had people in front of us, like, not have enough money, or you see them, like, buying small packets of meat and shit because they got little kids with them, and, like, no, just pay for it. Just pay for it. Because you know if they're buying food like that, they're struggling. You know, just stupid, ugh. Argh. It's probably because they had to pay rent. God. It's not even utilities either. You got $1,000 to $1,200 for a 2-bedroom fucking for rent. And then you got $300-400 in consumers, like gas, electric, your water. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Then your car, because you need that to go to work. Also need a phone so they can get a hold of you. It's just more. I swear to God.
No, it's been a big issue lately for me, too. Money sucks.
When you go and you're like, you look in your fridge and you're like, oh. And I haven't had this happen in a long time, but I've been there. You look in your fridge and you're like, we need milk. And you're like, 75, 80, 85, 90. You're like counting change to make sure that, I don't know. And I know that's happening with people that all the time. So,
oh, I know. And now if you got the change, it's like, okay, do I got enough to at least get the shit milk at Aldi's, or can I walk into Kroger and buy milk?
Right, and then even with me, like, I'll be like, yeah, but if I go to Aldi's, then I can still get this too, and like, it's sad when you got to think like that, because there was a time in this country where people didn't have to think that way. They could go get what they needed, and they were still okay. It's just crazy. I want to start just growing my own shit. My own vegetables. Somebody's going to have to help me because I will kill the fuck out of some plants.
Yeah, you don't got no luck there.
Okay, so I need to hire somebody to teach me how to garden so I can help us survive. I can kill chickens. I can do that kind of thing. Like, so if we have chickens, we at least got meat. I could do that, but I don't know. There's certain things I know I wouldn't be able to do. Okay, I'm like, let's live frontier-like. Like, I'm just sick of everything.
I'd do bad at that. I don't even know how to sew or do any of that shit. Chop wood.
We'll get you.
I've never even done that shit.
We'll get you a stapler. Fuck sewing. You can just staple everything together. It should hold once or twice until you wash it, and then you just restaple it. What is wrong with me? Fuck. Those fucking dams screwed me up.
No, they do. I told you about the keys thing. Yeah.
Canopy's always got really, really good product. That pin about killed me.
Yeah, I was smoking some of these dabs earlier, and I parked the car and went to the bank, and I didn't think I had much of a buzz or anything, So I was like, driving around and all that. Not far from home, but I pull out my key fob and I have my house key on it. I'm trying to figure out how the key goes in the ignition, and it's a push button start. So yeah, cannabis dabs are good.
I've went out to look for stuff after smoking some of their dabs, and like be going through my whole car. And the one day, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna tell it though. I was going through the car trying to find the vape. I think it was my Muhat one. I was looking all over for it, and then I saw the strap to the thing hanging out of my hand. And I was like, oh no. I was walking back and forth between the house and the car for like 20, 30 minutes, I swear to God. And it was in my hand the whole time. Damn cannabis, I'll get you.
I hate when you do that with your phone. You're on the phone. You're like, where the fuck's my phone? And you're talking to somebody else.
I've used my flashlight to look under the bed for it. The flashlight on the phone. I've actually turned it on to look under the bed for my phone. You need to go to bed. Look for glasses that are on my head. Even been on my face a couple times and I was looking for them. And it's not the weed. I know somebody right now is like, oh, it's because you smoke. No, it's usually before I ever smoke. I'm like, all scatterbrain. ADHD and my brain's like...
How did that happen?
There's somebody at your door.
Apparently so. It's on that pause, though, silent shit.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that then.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like an emergency.
We need, okay, so next weekend, we should start doing the cider mill thing and start doing, like, actual trips out around here and hit places. I'm going to talk to a couple of the stores and see if we can come in and do, like, walkthroughs with them. I got a couple ideas that might work pretty cool. I don't like my nose. It's like, I got these little dips right here that irritate the fuck out of me. I don't know what they are. I just seen it on the camera. I'm like, fuck. Anything new with work or anything?
It's been steady. That's about all that's been going on lately.
I'm trying to get the sit down with Meat Hammer. All of them. I've got to see the energy, man. I'm also talking to Sway because she's got a family member that raps. And a couple of friends. And I'm so goofy, I didn't think about any of it.
It's almost handmade time, too. In like a week or 2. 3.
I want to actually ask the Ruppel brothers to come on. I think that would be awesome. Like, put it out there right before the festival so they can actually hear about it a little bit and see what we're going to, because it's pretty cool. Like, there was a lot of people to meet. But they were all, a lot of them, I shouldn't say all, a lot of them were like our age. So it was kind of like a mellow vibe. Nobody was out there acting too crazy. And the ones that were kind of stayed in the tent. So there's a couple times I went out the side and was like, whoa. But
yeah, that was pretty interesting. It was a lot of hippies our age.
Yeah. I'm like, where have all of you been? He was like, wow. There's more of them.
Well, they did invite us to that festival up north where those traveling ones were going.
Oh, yeah, I know. I forgot about that.
There'll probably be a handmade this year.
That would be awesome. I'm going to take a better camera this year, too.
We gotta stay sober longer.
Yeah, I'm not Lost Farms. I love you, but no, no, you will fuck somebody's day right up. We had plans. You broke them. No, they are really good. If that's what you're looking for, they will definitely give it to you.
Yes,
Be
they
cautious. Ugh. All right, so until next week, thank you for thank you for all the subscribers, likes, follows, comments, and we are almost to 300. So we are working on the raffle basket. Get you guys some pretty cool stuff put in there. Some companies from around here in Michigan. So if you're not from Michigan and you get it, you'll get to see what some of our stores and merchandise are like. Plus, I want to talk to Meat Hammer about taking a couple things and putting them in there. Like, make it, since we're doing music and that, make it a dual basket. I don't know what that was.
Merch, so.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah. All right. Till next week. Bye, guys.
See ya.